How many Puerto Ricans know that Puerto Rico has a town named after Afro-Taino queen that took her chains off? Yes, the one town named after a woman was after Afro-Boricua born into bondage, and she said, I'm a queen, I'm a cacique. Juana Díaz, ladies and gentlemen, la leyenda de Juana Díaz, born in the late 17th century in 1675, was Juana Díaz en a place called El Capitanejo, al lado de River Jacaguax. El Capitanejo, near the River Jacaguax. Jacaguax was a Taino chief who fought till there was no more fighting. And this beautiful Afro-Taina had lost her mother, not only born into bondage, lost her mother in childbirth and her father at 10 years old to dengue fever. But she wouldn't stay in chains. Learning from her Yoruban parents and Afro-Taino from the Otuao tribe, learning from them how to sculpt and how to paint, she became an entrepreneur. By the time she was 14, she paid her own freedom. Not only that, she bought 6 acres in El Capitanejo near the River Jacaguax, right? But that's not what she was known. That's not what she was known. That was, to me, that was enough, okay? That's a queen right there. But she made so much money that she was known as the woman that will make a Puerto Rican say, Diablo, ni yo, ni papi, ni abuelo podemos contigo. She was the Caliza of Puerto Rico in the South. So, of course, at 21 one day, she was going to go buy painting supplies, right? And she stopped outside sugar plantation where there's a Yoruban warrior had just learned Spanish and was cutting the sugar cane, and he looked and he couldn't help but to say, Diablo, tú estás tan dura que ni yo, ni papi, ni abuelo podemos contigo. And Juana Díaz looked at him intently and said, yo me voy a casar contigo. And that man, like, he don't had a stroke, cut the whole field, told everybody about her, le dijeron paquetero, embustero. And the next day, his master called him in the morning, early in the morning, called him, took his machete away. He was really scared, then took his chains off. He really scared and took him inside. And he never been indoor, he been outdoor. So he definitely terrified there. What does he see? Juana Díaz smiling and saying, te dije que me iba a casar contigo, vámonos. And this beautiful man, I can only imagine. Juana Díaz took him. They were married in 2 days and very happy. But that's not the only thing they did together. One morning on the 23rd, it was Sunday, on the 23rd of January of 1695, her beautiful Yoruba husband had gone to buy her painting and sculpting supplies to Coamo. And her neighbors had come together because it was Sunday to go to church. And sadly, they saw her unalive and a Spanish soldier, a conquistador, running out the back. And from what the legend says, desde Coamo hasta Ponce vinieron a darle. Mira, encontraron nada más que el marido encontró cantito. They hit, people from Coamo came and from Ponce came and beat the stat. And by the time the husband came to find out, where's the man at? We left. I think that's a finger we left for you. And that's the history of Juana Díaz, an Afro-Boricua queen that took her chains off and learned from her descendant, Queen Amanarines. And her town was founded and named after her April 25th of 1798. Que viva Puerto Rico libre. Don't forget your history or you don't repeat it.